Hello and welcome back to Cans of the Steppe. In between episodes, I've been asked about hybridizing culture, and the two reasons given in the comments were men-at-arms and the ledger innovation. Now, let's start with the ledger innovation. What's the goal here? Well, what we could do, because we don't have the ledger innovation, is we could merge with a culture which does have it. That would then give us the ledger innovation, and then we would have it. However, that currently is a little bit difficult for us because, although we don't have it, none of these other ones up here have it. And, well, that's pretty much a big problem because we need to be able to merge with them. Now, if we look a little bit further south, the Ugyrs have it, but we don't have the cultural acceptance of 40% in order to make it happen. So, yeah, there's a few roadblocks in the way. Now, we could, in theory, try and raise cultural acceptance and merge with them, but yeah, that's going to take time if we go down that path. So, yeah, that's our main problem. We spent pretty much all the game up here, so we weren't gaining any passive acceptance with anybody, which is, yeah, main issue there. Well, when I say of anybody, I mean anybody outside of this corner, so anyway. The second thing is men-at-arms. Now, you would usually want to merge your culture with another culture to get unique cultural men-at-arms. You don't need to do that, at least with Nomadic, because we have this Recruit from Subjects button. You will pay gold to recruit a type of men-at-arms that your subject has access to, but you don't. So if there's a men-at-arms type that we want, all we need to do is make them our subject, and all of a sudden, we got cataphract archers. If we wanted them. Although these guys do cost 390, which is incredibly expensive. I mean, they're also very, very good, but incredibly expensive. Anyway. So yeah, I don't think there's a great reason to hybridize our culture right now for those two reasons. However, we do have a spare tradition slot. Now, it might be worth hybridizing our culture for that tradition slot. I'm not sure. Whether we'd want to do that or whether we'd want to just simply add another tradition, although we'd have to then spend prestige to do so. Or we could say enact the equal inheritance law or something, and it'll take like 30 years to do. Where's the... So if I choose someone like Monk, well, let's choose someone I've actually got 40% acceptance with. So if I do this here, target culture has to be present in at least one county of our realm. Oh, that is also another problem. I forgot about that one. So it'd have to be like these guys, like Kibic, although they've got the same heritage as me. Yeah, there's actually a big issue towards us getting this done. I actually don't know if we have any cultures that, nope, I actually don't think we have any cultures that we can legally, merge with. Ah. Well, that would do it then. Oh, yeah, cultural acceptance less than 40. What about your one? Target culture not present in your realm. I guess I could take that bit of land, but even then it looks like they have most of what we have anyway, so yeah. So we don't have the counties in our held land, and yeah, there's not a great rush to do it. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. We could, in theory, look at it later, but for now, I'm happy to continue our tour. So, talking about continuing our tour, have we just arrived here? We have indeed, and we're about to hit max level on the tour as well, which would be great. Am I upgrading my capital? I should be upgrading our capital. There was something in here that people suggested. What was it? I actually don't know because we've locked it off here. When do we get the next one? We get the next one after here? Let's upgrade it, and then I can have a look at what people were suggesting I go for. Yeah, let's upgrade that one, and then I can have a look at what people were suggesting. That's going to take 9 months. Alright, cool. Alright, there's our army. You're gonna go to this one next. Go. There's a scheme at court. Oh no. Right. Hey, we just got 40 gold for free. Nice. Hunting prowess. We had this one last time. I'm a better hunter. I'll take the renown. A farmer's pride. Wandering the countryside of Tokumbe, I happen across what seems to be a gathering of peasants in a small hamlet. Accompanied by their proud owners, plump and healthy livestock graze, looking good enough to take a bite out of right as they are. The peasants occasionally bring their goods to be judged, analysing their size and health, They seem to be holding some sort of festival, and as soon as I notice, they're eager to show me the fruits of their labor. Survey the lands, increase control. What is control in Tapar? Where are we? Tapar. Is this Tapar? No. What is Tapar? Oh, Tapar. Oh, this is Tapar. In his realm, I see. Well, that would be good. That would get us more stuff from his realm. This is a waste of time, or how wonderful, I'll judge the contest. Let's survey the lands. Yeah. Wonderful. How's your raid going? Wait, where are we? There we are. So it's still ongoing. That's all I needed to see. That's an event that can't fire because we're busy. Wonderful. What you don't see. This is the room that we're not. He doesn't want us to have a look in. I'll pretend I didn't see it and get a hook on him. Wonderful. Let's see if I can do anything with it. Like raise his herd tithes. Yeah, let's do that. Wonderful. On my tour of Tucumbe, I found a rare moment where I'm not being ferried around by my host or being expected to make an appearance anywhere. I see places of worship filling up for the day, taverns beginning to welcome their early drinkers, and beggars lay on the streets pleading for just a crumb to eat. Do a census? Spend a day in Tengri's presence? An excellent opportunity for charity? Or I just want to relax? Let's do this. Let's do a census. Increase control. Even further. Nice. We've raided somewhere and got a prisoner. Are you any good? Wait, apparently you might be worth something. Worth 10 gold. Ooh. Wonderful. Now you can head down here and get the next one. Wonderful. Although, wait, there were two things there. I could have raided this as well. Okay, cool. Right. More schemes at court. Someone's trying to kill my cousin-in-law. Somebody spoke out of turn. You get noble tutoring for 5 years. I think I already have it, but I'll take it again. That's fine. Right. Where are we? Back into here. Art in demand. Time for tribute. He paid us money. That's what I like to see. That's still building. You're about to finish your... Hey, child of my dynasty, Kokotoy. You finished your siege. Let's head back up here and get the one that I missed. Wonderful. We're now touring some more grounds. It lowers our stress to arrive. Let people know of the scheme. Right, clear some of these. People are trying to murder other people. Is this mercenary contract expiring? I forgot we had one, if I'm honest. I lost my wet nurse. We still need a wet nurse, so let's put somebody in. Let's go with you. Wonderful. Right. You finished your siege. Let's head down here. Taxable extras. The settlement of Bulat seems to be a truly opulent and excessive place with bloated Beg as its ruler. Everywhere I look, I see signs which all point to one thing: undeclared taxable amenities. The livestock count seems much higher than reported. The Beg's abode seems almost luxurious enough to be for a Kagan. Agul suggests I should tax this excess, since Beg Korkut of Manyek Oghuz has clearly not been paying his dues. Wait, my daughter, my 0-year-old daughter suggested I tax it? Well, I mean, it is the one that's a challenge, so I'm going to tax you. Cool. Nice. I'm not going to do that. That legend that is suggesting. Which one's going to fire? This one. Yeah, they're at 3, which... It's just not quite where it needs to be there. Oh wait, we're fighting an army? Oh, I defeated an army. We lost 0, though they lost 800. Well, there you go then. Oh, my daughter can marry, my 17-year-old daughter. Ah, yes, daughter of the wolves. Somebody suggested marrying them to our player heir. I just think the age difference, if we look at Koza probably as our real heir, because we're probably not going to play as the bleeder, then I think the age difference is going to be too much here between them for what I would ideally want. I think I'm just going to marry her off like for a proper marriage. So let's just do it here. Let's go marriage 1, matrilineal. We're down to 7 choices. We got a courtier here. Other courtiers. Marry this beautiful person. I guess that gets potential alliance with these guys. Not an actual alliance though. Just a potential alliance. Oh, but that's because they're yeah, they're actually too young. Yeah, I want you to marry immediately as well. I don't want to wait. Ah, well that makes our choices easier. It's you or you. Well, you're already in my court, so I'm going to drag this guy to my court. There we go. Wonderful. Right. More raiding. Are we looking in terms of raiding? We're getting there, although we are going to lose a few troops soon, so... yeah, it's fine. How's this going? Still touring the ground, still earning money. Get my tribute. I got my tribute. I'll listen to this person out of turn again. And we're off. We approach a hamlet where a forlorn man stands shackled on a gallows, a throng gathering at his foot. Kagan, it's the Kagan! A peasant stumbles through the crowd crying, "Please, my husband is innocent. He didn't do it, my lord. I know it." They pull her away, wailing. "No, sell him!" As she's dragged down the street. The official bows sheepishly. "Sorry, my lord. Ignore her. The man is guilty. Don't worry about that." Well, I said I'd do any roles that, or any challenges that come up, so let's do it. We might get stone unturned. Let's see what we get. We got a critical stress hit. Can I lower my stress? Let's see here. Nope. Alright then. Well, we're about to take a stress hit. Wanton desires. Oh! Athletic for free. Wonderful. I'll take athletic. Yeah, so athletic gets us another point in prowess, but also it's a small health boost. Nice. Next one. Raided that land. Do I have any more prisoners? No. Cool. Back in here. We've arrived at the next grounds. Wonderful. Do the same thing here. Taxable extras. Yeah, I'll tax you. Carry on. We have raided that land. Next one. Disloyal subjects. Ooh. I find myself curious to see how the lowlifes of Becade Cumans live, so I pay a visit to an establishment where the locals seem to be growing quite rowdy. One man stands atop a table, commanding the attention of everyone in earshot. What do we even need to beg for anyway? Becca makes us fight his battles while he rests on his laurels, yet he expects our undying loyalty. The entire building erupts into thumping and applause. Clearly my beg is not popular in his own home. Rest these traitors, do not speak ill of him, or the peasants have the right idea. We take the challenge. I'll say, have at you. Peasant leader humiliated for 10 years will happen here. Wonderful, I won the fight. 20 days left. Oh, we finished the upgrade to the square of the Yagun. Hey, we're fighting another army as well. So what's the one that people were suggesting in here? It was large loot sacks. Ah, okay. So it makes raiding quicker. I guess the benefit is that you get quicker raiding, and then you get the army movement speed. And I can kind of see it. I mean, the capacity doesn't matter, obviously, but I guess if you raid 40% quicker, I guess that is better. Yeah, let's buy it. Why not? Doesn't cost very much either. I'll demand some tribute. Oh, wait, what was this event? Precarious prey. Ah, yes, we've had this one before. I choose the top option. Right, continue raiding. Now we're off to the next location. We'll lose more stress for arriving at the next one. Inherited the Oghuz. Oh, nobody's home. I think the person we visited just died. Prisoners captured in raid, 2 of them. Let's get some money. What's this land that I just got? Ah, yes, it is the land we literally just arrived at. The person died. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just give this away. How do I give it away? Oh, grant to. There we go. Do I have a brother or something on Ah, yes, I do have. I have Backman. I'm gonna grant you this title. This is part of this kingdom. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to give you just this title, though. There we go. We'll send him away. But we gave him a title. Wonderful. Carrying on. Do I want to go to the next one? Yeah. Large loot sacks is now finished. I guess it makes sense to commit to that then. Just a little bit. Let the traitor be known to all. More schemes. We're now starving, so I want to take my army back after this. Right. Now you're going to head here, then home. Child of my dynasty, Siren. Cool. We're now touring some grounds again. Neighboring rulers are winning wars. We finished the next level of loot sacks. Where were we? Continue upgrading the loot sacks. Yeah. Although the first level is worth a little bit more than it. I just realized first level is worth so much more than the second level. Right? Because although these two double, the army movement speed only goes up by 2 per level. But still, that's fine. Let traitor be known to all here. Taxable extras, we will try and tax them. We did. Do you want this person to join us? Ah, yeah, sure. You can join me. That's fine. We can ransom you. Yeah, we can demand herd from 3 different people. I demand it. I demand it. I demand it. Right. Schemes at court. Herder delivered. Nice. Let the traitor be known to all on that event as well. Wait for this to get up to full. There we go. And then we'll head back. Where's... Oh, no. There's our way out. Cool. Shedding this mortal coil. As I continue my tour around the grounds of the settlement of Bacanus, I hear unfamiliar voices all around us. Suddenly, I find my entire party surrounded by men in hoods pointing knives and bows directly at me. One of the assassins steps towards me and presses his knife firmly to my side. Happy hunting, my lord. We come hunting Coggins. At first I'm startled. It quickly becomes clear this is just an act. The assassin gives me a wink and I observe that their weapon is made entirely of wood and dull on all sides. They expect me to play along and follow the attempt of my life. Say, have at you, fiend. Give myself some extra renown. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. I can manage things from here. I don't need to stop the tour. Right, we're back now. I delivered 700 herd as well. New wandering lifestyle perk. Grab the designated terrain thing. What's the terrain here? Is it that for terrain? Yeah. Mostly steppe, so I think steppe probably makes sense as our designated terrain. Oh, I can choose one of these. Oh, right. There's multiple things. Probably lowlands then. Yeah, I choose lowlands. Wonderful, and that gets me the designated terrain there. Cool. That's what we're after. Right, so this army is going to go beat up whichever ones are against us. Is that it? Okay. So you're going to head here. No, I'd like you to take the route that doesn't take attrition. Then here. Then here. For now. Right. I have a son. Son's got nothing special going on. He's called Toggly. And our wife has fallen pregnant. And it's time for tribute. And precarious prey, so we get even more renown. You refused my demand for tribute. That's shocking. Hey, you've improved this with more monthly prestige. It's not a lot, but it's a little bit. Large loot sacks just upgraded again. We can do that again and again. Gives us even more army movement speed. I know that we're currently starving, but this is fine because we're walking through our own territory. Well, actually, we're not reinforcing in our own territory, I've just realized. It just makes a lot of sense, so... maybe it's not fine, but anyway. It's the way it is for now. Local justice. We arrive in a small village in Kokpek-Tinsk to see quite a commotion in the town square. An unfortunate creature is surrounded by furious villagers. The bleak, hopeless look in his eyes fades and brightens as he notices my procession's approach. My Kagan, these villagers say my actions have made a sinner of me. It's all lies. Won't you give me the Kagan's justice? True, the evidence seems circumstantial, but a lowly peasant should never speak to their Kagan unprompted. You'd say, yeah, you should do it, or it's frivolous. Oh no, kill him. I don't care. Right, chase the army. I catch him here now. Boiling anger, we lose stress, not that we had any. We're now going to head up to this one and beat up their army again. Get an alliance with our brother if I wanted to, which I don't necessarily. Oh yeah, somebody asked what the weather's going to be like in 7 years. Whether it's going to be white Zud or harvesting Zud, cold Zud or abundant grazing, or everlasting summer or white Zud. So, a lot of bad options. Probably might be worth moving, but probably isn't worth moving because of the reasons we had before. Right. Large loot sacks finished again. Let's upgrade it again. Let's get even more large loot sacks. Right. The contest. It's been long and wondrous evening of revelry and merriment, and many a goblet of mead has been shared between me and my good host Ilbatar Gurunduk of the Suyabid Kimiks. However, it would seem that Iltabar Gurunduk has been trying to drink more than me, always filling her own goblet a little higher than mine. Is this some sort of implicit challenge? Perhaps I ought to set some stakes here. Let's say you underestimate my prowess in the Star Wars event there. My host, Ilbatar Gurunduk of the Subayed Kimiks, has brought me out of her home to a local tavern. All around, I see the wretched and weak engaged in drinking debauchery, but Iltabar Gurunduk assures me that the mead served in this establishment is simply to die for. As the first round passes my lips, I feel alive. The drink hits like a ton of bricks, and I feel like tonight will be a night of endless revelry. We'll drink until I die. I did say I'd take on any challenge, even if the results were likely to be bad. I said I would do it. Everything is bad though from this event though. Like, this event is terrible. Why would you ever select this? I selected it. I didn't die. I got a drunken stupor for 5 years. Actually might be the best result. Okay. Well, that's good. Let traitor be known to all. Have I got full control everywhere? No, this one's missing control. Do I have anyone? I have somebody working on it. Perfect. That's fine then. Right. How to train your eagle. We've had this one before. Well, let's see. Season Hunter. Let's go with that. I gained Brave Eagle and Calm Eagle. Oh. This gives us a health boost as well. Nice. Cool. A memorable performance. It would seem that Gurunduk has decided to put on a performance for my amusement this evening. I sit at the feast table eagerly awaiting my entertainment when Gurunduk appears dressed almost exactly the same as Khatun Ipek of the Kyrgyz did on our wedding day. Truly, this is the greatest day of my life. I'm wed to the Kagid Semite of the Kyrgyz. I'm invited on stage to give a hand to Gurunduk, but I wonder, should I indulge this? Say, how wonderful, and she becomes a friend, or this is an insult? You can become my friend, that's fine. A protege. This evening, I've been seated beside Gurunduk's daughter, Songul, and the child has been a true delight. The more I speak with her, the more I see potential for her to be molded in my image. I feel the urge to take her back to my home as a ward, but I couldn't do such a thing without a mother, and she could ask me for something in return. I must ask, or I haven't the time. Well, I'll ask. Why not? Let's see. And we defeated the armies. Okay. Enforce demands. Nice. Disband. Legitimacy went up a little bit more there. It's good. Clear those out. We can ransom you for some money. I can demand herd, which I will do. Which faction's strong? None of them, because this one's about to disappear, right? We have to tell a story. Do something light. Wonderful. Story was impressive. Courtly exchange. My courtier, Dash Demir, has approached me claiming to have been given Grunduk's permission to come join our court in place of my own. No. Time for tribute. I got 50 gold. Also, is that person my ward now? They are, yes. Oh, cool. Is that faction really still... Does it still really exist? With this person as the leader? I don't think it does. You're going to be recruited, by the way, if I can. It's already considering a proposal. Oh, did I already release them? Oh, for 10 gold? Yeah, I did. Alright, then. That faction still exists, huh? Huh. Alright. That you is over 10 years in debt? It is. Okay. Send them a few gifts. That'll kill the faction. There we go. Right. We have a huge amount of money now. Did I finish the next thing here? No. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we're heading home, I think. Right? Yes, we're heading up here and then we're heading back. I have another daughter. Daughter shall be called Hexen, and she's fecund. Wonderful. More schemes at court. So we get up here, we get the monthly lifestyle experience from coming up here, which is 450 monthly martial lifestyle experience just for visiting there. To get even more martial lifestyle experience when we arrive back at the capital as well. There we go. Let's that. We didn't quite end up with as much herd as I thought we would, but maybe I lost some because I lost a lot of the horde. Huh. Anyway, we are getting 300 a month, which is pretty good. Cool. So now everywhere within these realms gets control, which is great. Can I scroll? No, scrolling's not allowed. Okay, we got some stuff. Okay, and we've arrived back. Wonderful. That's all very, very good. I can demand some more herd, which I will do. Neighboring rulers can be vassalized. 3 of them. Alright, the Karluks, which are where? Ah, there. Alright, I'll vassalize you. Who else? These guys? Sure, I'll vassalize you. And then these guys. Sure, I'll vassalize all of you. That seems fairly straightforward. You want to be oh, I can't vassalize you because you're yeah, because you're just a herder. Could take you as a tributary. Sure, why not? Wonderful. That's all fine. We can transfer people to other people. We'll do that. We can demand more tributaries, apparently. You would say yes? Up here? Sure, say yes. And these guys would both probably not say yes. Nice. So you're now my tributary. Do you want to give me some more herd in return? You'd have to give me the prestige. Like, good trade to me. We're already up like an extra 50 in terms of our herd per month. It's good. Consult the skies. What do I want to be? I don't really need fertility because we have 13 children. I guess probably Warrior of Tengri. Hey, we got Warrior of Tengri. Nice. Could do a hunt or something. But it's probably time for us to do a big war, right? It kind of feels like the right time for us to do a big war. Now that we've got a ton of prestige to work with. Can we do a war against the Cubans again? We could. We could not... I don't want to do Overrun, right? Because that one makes you... Tribal. Yeah, not Overrun. Invade Kingdom. Once per... Yeah, we can do this once per life. So we could, in theory, invade like the Caspian Steppe or something against them. We could press claims. We could bring them under tribute as well. I kind of like invading Kingdom just to take as much of their land as possible. Yeah, you know what? I think I do like that. I'm going to invade Kingdom. The Caspian Steppe. We have more troops by a little bit. Our troops are probably better. I would reckon. Oh, you know what we could do before we do that, though? First of all, refill our men-at-arms with gold. Yeah, that seems good. So now we actually have the number of troops that we should have. I wonder if I could get... Yeah, I might get some cataphract archers. Let's get a couple. Not a lot. Maybe 3. We get 3 lots of them. I'm going to put you here to get a little extra bonus. Right, now I'm going to attack you. Invade Kingdom, Caspian Steppe. Let's go. Right. Then I want to raise my troops over here somewhere. So like here, raise all. We will lead, obviously, because we're the best. Let's go. It's all fine. Let trade to be known to all there. Now I have our troops. Let's go to war. You know what? I should have an alliance with my brother, just because I can. Looks like he's hired some mercenaries already, but I still think we're stronger, so that's fine. Now we want to pretty much do what we did in the previous war, which is siege towards their capital. Now, who are you? So are you in the war? Well, I think you're separate, right? You're in a different war. Don't need to worry about you currently. Nice, next one. A couple of prisoners taken in the siege. Get some herd for you. And we can get some herd for you. Now we'll siege this one. Neighboring rulers are losing their war. Our court grandeur went up to 6. And we have a child of my dynasty. Cool, a granddaughter. Ooh. Alright, I can demand herd from you. I will do. Right. Taking a little bit more there. Let trade to be known. Then I might head into here and siege. Be nice and quick. My accolade lost a rank because whoever because it got inherited, whoever had it died probably. Right. Taking this one. Next one. More schemes at court. We'd love to fight their army at some point, but I'm not going to do anything crazy to make that happen. Here, Earth's bounty. Designated terrain, county for fealty growth goes up by 30%. So that now means that this one, say, has an extra 30% growth on it. Yeah. Which now means it's got a monthly change of 0. Which is very, very good. Large loot sacks has got another one, and it's done. So I could continue upgrading this, which give us more, more raid speeds. Could also upgrade this one more, get more night bonuses, although I already have quite a lot of them right now. Yeah, until we get to level 6, I don't really want to do that. Could potentially upgrade our cavalry. Yeah, you know what? Let's get... Actually, I already had the army movement speed. We need to go 2 to get the next one. Yeah, let's do that then. Yeah, let's get a little bit of cavalry training going. Right. It's almost done. More people are dying, and more people are becoming successors to the accolade titles. Next one, cavalry training. We'll upgrade that again. Then we didn't get any prisoners that time. It's fine. Schemes at court. Continue our sieges, slow as they are. Hey, there's an army. That's what we want to fight as soon as possible. Ransom you for herd. Is that the only one we got? No, we got a couple actually. Nice. You. I'll recruit you. It's fine. You. Yeah, I'll recruit you. Right. In here. That's all fine. Chase their armies down. I'm gonna catch them here. Great, we caught their armies. We defeated them. Oh, we also got this improved with a little personal scheme success, or personal scheme speed. Actually, sorry. That was 35 for 5,000. Oh, they're not chucking any more troops in here. Well, that's fine. I'll attack them instead. It said we'd lose. I disagree. Personally, I think we would win that fight. Just a feeling I had there. Lost 1,400. They lost 2,300. That said that the cavalry training finished again, so let's upgrade it again. So even more army movement speeds, what we're after here. Right, we're going to make our way along to this one, which is probably where they're retreating to. Right, a snake at court. Scheme failed. I'm headed for my chambers to enjoy some blessed sleep when I hear a faint rustle from the window. Just the wind, I think, until the wind starts to speak. Kirk, open up, my petal. It's I, Tetver. I pulled the shutters open and lo and behold, a man has climbed up to Kurtek's window. Oh, my courtier's window. Well, I don't care, but his scheme failed, so not good for him. This daughter is going to marry my uncle. Daughter of Kagan Bey. Oh, this is a this is a range betrothal. Okay, you can have your daughter marry my very old uncle. That seems fine to me. Not a problem. Let a traitor be known to all. Oh, we caught him. Wonderful. I was wondering whether we'd be able to catch him. Which we did. And we've defeated this army as well. Nice. That was 700 for 1,700. You. I'll get some herd from you. And we'll keep chasing them down to their capital. Another 300 down. Now we get to siege their capital, which will be an extra 10% war score on top of the normal war score for the siege. More schemes discovered. That's all fine. Clear these out. Let's continue upgrading these ones to increase our army movement speed. Wow, really quick siege. At least in terms of it jumping there. They are trying to de-siege some stuff. That's fine. We'll head back and beat them up in a second. We're not capped on battle war score. Just need to wait for this to finish. And it is pretty slow because it's got a higher fort level, I'm assuming. So they might finish their siege first. If you think that our woman might be cheating on us, I'll investigate that myself. Okay. Back over here. Defeat these armies. We're at 94% now. Well, actually, I could just de-siege this. That would get us enough, right? So yeah, I'll just siege it and then see what they do. What's your plan? What's your play now? I'm just gonna siege. Oh wait, we need to go slowly. 7 days. Oh, we need to go very slowly. So this is gonna finish, and then we need to end the war then. 99%. Oh no, that's horrible. That means that they're gonna, yeah. That means that we didn't get 100, so they're gonna be able to de-siege it, and now we're in a bad spot, sort of. All right, defeat their army. Nice. There's 100%. I want to continue fighting though. Yeah. No, I don't. I want to enforce my demands, actually. It looked like we were gonna lose that battle, so just enforce my demands mid-battle. Huge amount of legitimacy. You were slain in battle. Alright. Hey, I gained a level of fame. I'm now a legendary figure. More herd capacity. So our herd capacity is now 85,000. Huge. Now we have a large amount of land. We can raise holdings. You can raise holdings to gain gold and replace them with nomadic settlement, which are better for county fertility. So I should raise this. Yeah, I should. Let's raise it. It says you should raise if you're not going to settle down, which I'm not. So raise that for more money and more fertility. Probably want to give it away at some point, but I assume if I go off of Uzen and back onto it, it's no longer... Yeah. Oh, it still says it's a castle, interestingly. You just can't construct anything. Huh, so the holding is still castle, not nomadic. Weird. Maybe that fixes itself after a time. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there with that. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.